It's getting warmer outside and the daffodils are starting to bloom. These sure signs of spring can only mean one thing. It is time to celebrate my husband's birthday. Hi, I'm Kelsey, the Naptime chef. Well, my husband's birthday is around the corner and it's time to bake him his cake. My daughter is upstairs resting and I have a little bit of time to myself to get it in the oven. Today I'm going to make him his favorite angel food cake and give him my own special twist. Let's get started. The most important ingredient in angel food cake are egg whites. First, separate 12 eggs. Save the yolks for later. You can always use them in baking or cooking some omelets. Remember, if any little bits of eggshell get into the egg whites, use the eggshell half to scoop them out. This is by far the easiest way to do it. I like to crack the egg whites into a large measuring cup with a spout. This makes it much easier to pour into the double boiler. To the egg whites, add the sugar, lemon zest, and extracts. I use a special citrus vanilla extract from King Arthur flour, but you could also use 1/2 teaspoon of lemon extract and 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract to achieve the same results. If you don't want your angel food cake to be citrusy, you can omit the lemon zest and the lemon extract altogether. Just use vanilla extract and you can scrape in some seeds from a vanilla bean if you want a nice traditional angel food cake. Finally, add the cream of tartar. This is absolutely essential, and give everything a stir with a whisk. It will be a gooey mixture in the measuring cup, but don't worry, you're going to put this over your double boiler. Make sure the water is simmering and ready to go when this mixture is being stirred together. Pour the egg whites into a double boiler. I just use a heat-proof bowl over simmering water. Make sure the water is not touching the bottom of the bowl. And whisk everything constantly until the sugar dissolves. This will take a few minutes, but when it's dissolved, the mixture will turn a little frothy. Then you know it's ready. Pour the mixture into a stand mixer fitted with a whisk. You can also use hand beaters for this, and turn it to very, very high speed. You want to whip the egg whites until they're very stiff and hold stiff peaks. This will take a few minutes to do, so be patient, but keep a close eye on it so they don't get too dry. Once they hold stiff peaks, you'll know when you hold up the whisk and they do not flop over. Then, fold in the cake flour and the remaining sugar. Then everything for your batter is ready. Pour the folded batter into your tube pan. It should be ungreased. And spread it around so that the top is even. Be sure to wrap the pan a few times to make sure that the top of the batter is even, and to get rid of any major air bubbles. Then place the pan on the cookie sheet and put it in your preheated oven to bake. The cookie sheet insulates the top of the cake so that it does not burn while it's baking. Then, while it bakes, it's time to get on doing other chores and stuff around the house during nap time. For example, I need to wrap some birthday presents. Test to make sure the cake is done by touching it and making sure it springs back when it's touched. Then, use a cake tester and make sure that it comes out clean in a few places. Mine came out perfectly on the first try. I was so lucky. Invert the cake and let it stand on the feet to cool for an hour. Do not touch it. We took this time to go out for a walk before it was supposed to start raining. Of course, we've had such a rainy spring. When we got home from our walk and it was almost time for dinner, I unmolded the cake. I ran a dull knife around the edges of the cake to make sure the sides weren't sticking, and then I removed the top of the pan. You may have a different pan, but this is generally the way you remove an angel food cake. Make sure that you use a dull knife to remove the edges carefully. Angel food cake can be served any number of ways. My mother-in-law used to serve it with chocolate sauce and ice cream for my husband, and today I'm going to make an old tradition new again by serving it with cinnamon whipped cream and dulce de leche. A lot of people really like it with strawberries that have been macerated in sugar for a little bit, or any kind of fruit sauce. Have fun with your angel food cake and decide how you want it. When I finally got the cake unmolded, I turned my attention to making dinner. Then I sliced the cake for dessert and topped it with our whipped cream and dulce de leche, and we had a wonderful birthday celebration. I'm Kelsey the Naptime Chef. Thanks for watching. I look forward to cooking with you again soon.